Well, now to new developments in the April Millsap murder trial. The defense resting its case. James VanCallis deciding not to take the stand. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash has been following this case for us, and she's live in Mount Clemens with what's next. Anu?
Well, Carolyn, what's next is that closing arguments will be held Friday morning now that both sides have rested.
Would you tell Her Honor what your decision is at this point in regards to you testifying in this case?
I will not testify.
And with that, James VanCallis answered the question on the minds of many. He will not testify in his own defense. His attorney then told the court the defense rests. They are not calling any witnesses. A couple of jurors appeared to be surprised. VanCallis is accused of murdering 14-year-old April Millsap on July 24, 2014, on the Macomb Orchard Trail in Armada. She'd been beaten and stomped to death. Just moments before the defense rested, while the jury was not in the courtroom, VanCallis' attorney asked the judge to find him not guilty, saying there's no direct evidence linking him to the crime.
Any verdict that the jury would come to at this point would be a product of sympathy.
But prosecutors claimed they've met the threshold. The judge agreed and said there's a significant amount of circumstantial evidence in this case that would allow the jury to conclude VanCallis was there that day, things like cell phone records and witness testimony.
I'm finding that there is sufficient evidence to go forward.
Earlier today, jurors heard from one of the officers in charge of the case, Sergeant Rebecca MacArthur. Prosecutors pointed to video from VanCallis' phone that they say shows him wearing Nike Jordan shoes that match tracks left on April's body. Those shoes were never found. During cross-examination, the defense tried to drive home the point that there's no DNA linking VanCallis to the murder and no connection between him and April found on their computers and cell phones.
DNA prints?
Prints, no.
Hair?
No.
Fiber?
No.
Was any connection found? A Twitter, a Facebook exchange, a friend request, anything between April Dawn Millsap and James VanCallis?
No.
Now, the prosecution presented 34 witnesses during this trial. Again, the defense, 0. On Friday morning, starting at 9 o'clock, we'll start with closing arguments, followed by jury instructions, and then deliberations begin. Of course, we'll be there. Live in Mount Clemens, Anu Prakash, 7 Action News.
Thank you, Anu.